Hey y'all, I'm Raven and welcome to my awkward world where we're living, laughing, and growing into our best awkward selves. Today I had to step out to run some errands and I knew with my luck the second I left my house to start running errands that I would get a text, and sure enough, not even 5 minutes after leaving, I got a text saying my ButcherBox was delivered. ButcherBox is something that I've been getting for the past few years, at least 2, maybe even 3 years now, filled with meats and seafoods that my family absolutely love. I get the customized box so that I get to pick and choose what all we like. So let's go ahead and get this unboxed and I'll let you know what all is part of my standard custom box, as well as any add-ons that I got this time around. So starting out with what I have in my standard custom box, I always include the 2-pound bag of Alaskan salmon that's wild caught, as well as 2 things of the smoked salmon slices. These are just some of the most delicious snacks that my mom and I have, and the salmon fillets are some of the best that we've ever come across. So I always make sure to add it to my box, kind of no matter what else I get. Everything else is pretty flexible. So I got the New York strip steaks as well as the beef stew meat, just because they're great to cook up. The stew meat, I like to do beef stew, and who doesn't love a good steak? And these are super delicious. This time around, I also got some beef patties. I've never ordered these from ButcherBox, and we've been kind of wanting some burgers recently. So I went ahead and got these just so we could have them in the freezer. I don't typically eat a lot of burgers. We don't eat a lot of burgers. So just kind of having them on hand is super helpful. Moving on to the add-ons that I got. So I got 1 pack of bacon because it was on sale. I think it was like $6. So I just went ahead and added it to my box. I also got this salmon jerky that was offered with the December purchases. So they had sea salt and teriyaki, and there's 2 packages of both. So I don't know if they're supposed to be in the fridge or the freezer. I'm going to leave them in the fridge just for my own comfort, but I'm excited to try those. I also got a flank steak. I like to slice this up to use for Korean barbecue. So I usually make them pretty thick slices to be able to grill up with my family and friends. The boneless legs of lamb were on sale, so I got 2 of them. I love slicing these up for Korean barbecue as well, and especially love slicing them super thin with my meat slicer for hot pot. Lamb is just one of those meats that kind of melts in your mouth when it's done just right, and for hot pot, it is perfection. I can't remember how long it's been, but it has been quite a while that I have been getting the chicken breast nuggets. I added them to my box back when they did a chicken breast nuggets for life deal. So I get these in every single box for the rest of the lifetime of my subscription, which I absolutely love. Also, this time around, they offered another for life deal. So they did the chicken breasts for life. So you get 3 packages of chicken breasts. Again, with this one, I'm also running into an issue where I don't know if the bag got punctured or what the case was, where it didn't seal. So I'm going to have to get this into a new vacuum sealed bag just to make sure it doesn't get freezer burned. One thing to note, whenever they do these, even though the package may say 3 1-pound bags, this on its own is definitely a lot more than 1 pound. So to balance that out, I got a comically tiny chicken breast, which kind of just made me giggle, but it all balances out to 3 pounds in the end. So if you notice something like that, definitely don't fret. It's perfectly normal. They just make sure that it all balances. We also cut them apart. This way it fits in our freezer a little bit easier. Otherwise, these all come conjoined, which makes it a little bit more difficult to organize. But that is everything that I got in this box. So that is all for my ButcherBox haul. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to catch more of my awkward world. Now I'm going to get these goodies back in the freezer. And until next time, remember, embarrassment fades when you embrace your awkward. See you soon.